a tissue, we all fall down. Ring the roses, I'm watching, did you notice? I'm gonna miss you when you fall down. I'm like the plague, and maybe that's why everyone runs from me. But I'm not being vague, I'll sing you to sleep. Good night. Take your last breath, 'cause once you see me, I'm like the Black Death. Yeah, I'm coming to get you. I've got my black eggs and no one's gonna bless you. Ring the roses, a pocket full of posies. A tissue, we all fall down. Ring the roses, I'm watching, did you notice? I'm gonna miss you when you fall down. We're alone now, there's no hero, and all the ones we lost no longer here. So waiting for your tears, is this the fun part? Or that stop your heart? I'm singing. Ring the roses, the pocket full of roses. A tissue, we all fall down. Ring the roses, the pocket full of roses. I'm gonna miss you when you fall down. Take your last breath, 'cause once you see me, I'm like the Black Death. Yeah, I'm coming to get you. I've got my black eggs and no one's gonna bless you. Take your last ring the roses, the pocket full of roses. A tissue, we all fall down. Ring the roses, the pocket full of roses. I'm gonna miss you when you fall down.
Hey, everybody. Are we ready to get this party started? Are we ready to go? Oh, we ready to go, are we? Okay. Straight to hell for that one. We all go straight to hell for that one. My little disclaimer, viewer discretion and common sense advice. The content of this live stream is for entertainment purposes only. It ain't the gospel, honey. All right, any statements made during this broadcast are speculative, opinion based, or just plain off the cuff. We encourage you to fact check like your Wi Fi depends on it. All individuals mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. We do not do trial by comment section around here. We are not responsible for views, vibes, or verbal gymnastics of chatters, panel guests, or that one person who always types in all caps. If someone says something wild, blame it on their keyboard, not us. If you're easily offended, you might want to clutch your pearls and grab a snack. This stream may contain adult humor, occasional sass, and the kind of commentary that makes lawyers twitch. Proceed accordingly. Don't sue us. Don't quote us in your thesis. And don't forget, we're here for entertainment. We're not here to indoctrinate you, okay? All right. Uh, how's everybody doing on this Monday? How's everybody doing on Monday? I'm feeling good, baby. I slept for like 8.5 hours, which is pretty good for me. No hot flash wake up. No, I got to use the bathroom. Lord, how's everybody doing? Good. Dropped over into, I see you're in the chat. I dropped over to Pindar's live stream that they were having, and they sing karaoke over there, and I'd never been there before. They were some good singing people over there. So if you guys are into that, uh, singing and all that stuff and good music basically, go over there. And I think they might do it like maybe once a month. I don't know her schedule. Okay, I don't know. Don't ask me for everything, but go over there, hop on over there, and check her out. Sophia, ride with me. I'm going to be the hostess that tells your table to be ready in 15 minutes. 2 hours later. Thank you, Sophia, for your $5 super sticker. I appreciate her super chat. I appreciate you. Did you guys see what I saw? Did you guys see what I saw? I found out a little bit of info was told Betty was aware that at any day the family would be removed from a home was already talked about. It was a matter of time because of their age. And that's a good point too. We don't know um, what was going on with the state and all that. So um, that's for the state to figure out. Did you guys see what I saw? I seen this guy come over there talking about preacher boy, preacher man was preacher man's son is a good man. He's a good man. And we're going to hell for it. I know I'm going to hell. I cuss and I talk about the preacher son. I'm sorry. Lord, please forgive me. I've been called a devil worshiper. Lord Jesus, will you forgive my trespassers? Forgive them. They know not what they do. So my fire emoji was removed. It was supposed to be hell. Damn it, Sophia. YouTube be doing the YouTube. All right. So I seen also something else. I am not a Navy SEAL. God bless you, honey. Shit is funny. Okay, God bless you. But can I get an apology? I'll be waiting. I'm not going to mention her name. It has an alphabet in it. She wasn't involved. Blah blah. I want an apology. I helped you. I gave you all kinds of hints. I need credit. Oh Lord. So, anyways, we're gonna jump over here because Jeff Morgan, and I don't think he's affiliated with Morgan and Morgan. You need to get in a wreck. You need to check. I don't think he's affiliated with that Morgan. Morgan and Morgan. I don't think so. I don't know. But he decided he needs to come out here and freaking talk about his buddy. How good he is. He said, I need to call the doggone sheriff's office myself. And I need to give a statement on the good man he is. He is a son of a preacher. Let me tell you what, I am a daughter of a police officer, but I have been stopped. I speed. I was a speed mother trucker. Okay, I had a fast car whenever I was like 20ish. Okay, it was a two-seater, 5 speed T-top. I thought I was the shit. I put on that red lipstick, honey, and I said, "Let's race stoplight to stoplight. Let's do this shit." And I kept getting ticket after. They didn't give a damn who my daddy was, okay? They said, "You're out here acting the fool, you're getting some damn tickets. Stop speeding and stop racing these men in these damn cars. You're gonna hurt yourself." I said, "But I'm having the time of my life." Okay? All right, that does not mean that. Let me tell you, you can pray for somebody, but they ain't going to get to heaven on your wings, baby. It's got to be all them. All right, just because my daddy might be a surgeon, which he is not. We no surgeons around in this sucker. Okay, doesn't mean you can go in and do a surgery on his credentials. See, that shit don't work like that. That's not real life. All right, but we about to we about to Sophia. Everybody, please let me introduce you to Sophia. She's a mod here, been a mod for a long time. She gets a little sassy. She likes mimosas. She likes some other fruity little drinks with salt on top, margaritas. And she comes to the chat a little sassy. All right. We love, she's been around forever. All of my mods have been here, OGs, been here for a long time. They're sassy pants. Okay? Sophia at it already. Lord Jesus. Okay, so we're going to jump on over here to listen to what this guy had to say. I got to turn him up because, he's got a whole damn YouTube channel and shit. All right. I fell out. I don't know how I ended up seeing this. Okay, I don't know. Let me see. I got to probably pull it up on StreamYard because, StreamYard been messing with me. All right. So, we're going to listen to it. And I emailed someone too that I'm waiting for an email back to see if they want to come and speak personal endeavors with someone particular. I'm waiting for an email back. We'll leave it at that. I can't guarantee anything. I'm not trying to like make you guys stay. I'll put special guest in the title so you guys don't have. I'm not trying to like get you to always watch, but it would be entertaining and interesting to hear. So I can't guarantee anything. I'm not. They haven't reached back out to me. I reached out and touched, and they haven't touched me back. So I'm not saying it will happen, but I'm trying. So, anyways, okay. So here this guy is. His name is Jeff. He is maybe or maybe not. I don't think so. Affiliated with Morgan and Morgan. Get in a wreck, get a check. I see that last name and I couldn't help me. So his name is Jeff Morgan. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's look at see. I saved it so we can go back and look at his actual channel. Let's make sure we can hear his ass. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Oh, I have to do an overlay. I have to do a thing. I have to do a something. So you've seen him, right? You see him. I'm going to have to put something over it because it's not my content. So we're going to do tiny bubbles. All right. Using this under the copyright fair use. Okay. Thank you. All right. So here we go.
Texas, I want to discuss an article that I just saw online that actually shocks me.
It just shocked him to the core.
Called West Virginia State Police Investigating Fraud Scheme Tied to Viral Whitaker Family. And this came out by the West Virginia News Report, September 15th, 2025. It's a very short article to read, but so I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of it here.
He's going to read it to us, guys. Okay? He's going to read it to us. He's going to tell us what the article says and everything.
I'm going to comment on it at the same time.
He's going to comment, and we're going to comment on his comment.
The West Virginia State Policy Beckley Detachment is asking for public assistance in a fraud
It was actually Beckley State Police, not policy, but that's okay. We'll forgive you.
Investigation connected to the well-known Whitaker family of Raleigh County. Troopers said the case involves money and merchandise allegedly sent to the family through two men identified as 41-year-old Lawrence, quote, Eric Carroll of Georgia and 41-year-old John, quote, Patrick Rourke of Odd, West Virginia. Authorities are seeking information from anyone who may have sent money or goods to either suspect or to others claiming to represent the Whitaker family. Corporal Gilkison of the Beckley Detachment is leading the investigation and can be contacted at 304-256-6700. The Whitaker family, residents of Odd in Raleigh County, has gained widespread attention on social media, including a viral feature on the YouTube channel Soft White Underbelly, which has been viewed more than 45 million times.
Which is a lot of views. 45 million views is, oh my goodness, like that's a lot. All right. And I think that they knew who, every person that has partook in the shenanigans of putting the Whitakers back in the spotlight knew of this situation, and they knew what could potentially come out in the end. Okay, it's not a you cannot do me. Okay, you just can't. All right, you knew the potential. You knew that BJ was around, and I don't understand why BJ was a stipulation of helping and not helping. All right, I don't get it. I don't understand it. The whole trust thing is still word salad to me. But we'll continue on.
So I've known Eric Carroll for about 5 years right now. We met at a CPAC event. I think it was in 2020. I'm not exactly positive, but I think it was 2020. We knew of each other. It was the first time that we actually met each other. We were sitting pretty close to each other. He was able to obtain a booth on Radio Row for Dad Talk Today. Dad Talk Today was a broadcast that Eric was doing, just talking about the issue of fatherlessness. And he also defended fathers as being vitally important in the lives of children. He had gone through a couple of divorces, and for him, he could not see one of his children, one or more of his children. It had gone back and forth a few times due to false accusations and various things like that. The family court structure often is very biased against men. Sometimes it's against women, but most often it's against men. So that's how we met each other. I really didn't know anything of him, but turned out that once he was given this booth on Radio Row, he asked for some help, and I'm like, absolutely. I wanted to be a participant, not merely a spectator. I was going to be a backup for him, but then I became, due to a couple of things that happened, I became the primary.
So I want you guys to listen to what he's saying. He was going to be the backup, but he ended up being the primary. So whenever I heard that, I'm like, so it seems like nah, I'm not going to say it. Let's keep going. You guys are very smart. You can get it.
Video recorder of the events. And we interviewed a number of legislators and potential candidates. We're not just there, but other places. I've been at other conferences throughout the states with Eric. Eric has had a great impact in what he was doing, and I appreciated Eric. Eric was always above board in all of his financial dealings. Never ever would a sense of fraud had ever been associated with him. So when I read this article about his being investigated for fraud, the first thing I think is this is absolutely insane. And I've talked with Eric on a number of occasions about various things, because Eric actually came out of pocket himself a lot of times in order for us to go to events and stuff like that. Eric is not an accountant, I'll tell you right now, but everything that he's done, he's tried to be right above board. He's actually hired accountants or was in the process of hiring accountants just to make sure that things were done right. He has a gift set, a skill set that does not include accounting, so he has
Yeah, he's got a gift set, all right, in my opinion, allegedly, from my observation. He was going to thinking about it and he had his idea was to get an accountant. He was thinking about it. He's tossing the idea around about it. He had made a few phone calls to a few accountants and a few attorneys, but never really set anything in stone. That's not the same as having one. Okay, I could call up and ask about getting fake titties, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. It's not, oranges and oranges here. It's not the same as calling to get information to act like you're doing something. Then at the end of the day, it's not existent. It's non-existent. Okay, it could be now because he's like, I need to dig myself out of this hole, so I better go get an accountant. I better get something into play here because I'm being investigated. I would like if there is an attorney and if there is an accountant and there is a trust, I would love to see the date of that. Okay, now keep in mind all the social media pages started popping up on June around don't quote me shit. I know that the first, we'll say July-ish. July, August, September. It doesn't take 3 months to get an accountant and an attorney and something set in stone. Okay, they had no problem, getting that goddamn contract that says a third to the Whitakers when there's 5 or 6 people on camera. Okay, they didn't have no problem conjuring up that sumbitch. Make sure they get their cut, right? So come on, man.
Has to have somebody help him with that. This whole idea here that somehow that Eric is involved with a fraud with the Whitaker family is insane. It's complete insanity. In fact, I'm going to call the police afterwards because this is just insane that this would even be associated with him. Now, I do know that he was going there. I think he had a contract with Patrick Warwick and I think the Whitaker family, and the proceeds that they were getting in, I believe that they were going to split them 3 different ways. Eric was going up there. He wanted to build the Whitakers a new home. He wanted to take care of them, and actually he did a lot to help them in a number of ways. He was paying for other people to come and join him at times. I wasn't able to get up there because of my work schedule right now, or I would have gone up there on my own. I wanted to donate to him to help the Whitaker family as well. I just wasn't able to do it at this time around. The idea that Eric was somehow illicitly profiting or involved in a fraud scheme is insanity at best. I've heard stories about Patrick Warwick. I believe he's got a rap.
So now he's going to make sure that he lets everybody know about Patrick. I'm not on either side here. I am not the court of law. I am not having jury over here. I'm showing out. I am simply showing the stuff that people say that, decide to speak their mind on this situation, okay? And a lot of it has been coming from Patrick or surrounding Patrick because Patrick is the one coming out and speaking or someone, quote, quote, for him. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not because he's never said this is, Ernie was supposed to be the spokesperson. He dipped. Now we have this other guy on Facebook sharing Facebook stuff and about Patrick, and he's sending him messages. I don't know how legit it is. I'm not in the in. I'm not in the in. I'm only simply sharing what people are putting out here surrounding the situation. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay, period. But I can't share anything of Eric if Eric doesn't say anything. You feel what I'm saying? So please don't think that this is a bash that's on just one person. I think both have some shady outlook here. I'm getting my spidey senses is something just quite ain't right with the situation. Not a personal dig, not anything. Okay, but people keep saying, well, he's the son of a preacher man. I'm a son of a cop daughter too, and I got tickets out the ass. It don't mean shit to me what your mommy and daddy used to do. Okay? I'm sorry. People are, they're black sheep of the families everywhere. I'm that motherfucker. I'm the black sheep.
Sheet that's more than a couple of sentences long. Let's just keep it at that. And of course, there are the things with some of the members of the
I hate
Whitaker family
ads too.
that are not completely above board either.
I hate ads too. I would take them off, but I have got to pay for my StreamYard. It comes out of my pocket, and I don't ever expect super chats or super stickers or anything like that. So you have to deal with the ads so I can keep paying for StreamYard. It's $44 a month, people. Okay? Coming out of my pocket over here. So that's the only way that I can offset the all the stuff that I pay for out of pocket. I'm sorry. It's life.
With regard to Eric, I'll tell you that personally, I'm 100% behind him. I know that he's done well. I know he's the son of a pastor. Now, one of the reasons that Eric did not follow into the ministry, because at one time he was going to go into the ministry, but he saw the way that his father as a pastor served people, helped people, and yet was later on kind of abused by people. He felt like, here's my dad giving and giving and giving to people. Sometimes
Let me tell you what, leave that man alone. I don't know if Mr. Patrick's father's alive or not, but don't be bringing that preacher man up in your business up here. That's not right to do. I would never say, well, I did it because my daddy. No, my dad would whip my ass. He'd come back from the grave, honey, and he'd haunt the hell out of me. He'd be like, if you don't leave my name out of your shit, you don't drag your family into your shit, honey. You get on the internet and talk all you want, do what you want, but you leave my name out of it. I'm a hard-working man. I'd be like, I got you, Dad. No worries. I ain't,
the expense of his own family and to his own son. And he saw the way that his dad had been treated. So he said, you know what, I want to stay away from this. These church people, sometimes they abuse people. And that's really what happened with him, is that he decided not to go into the ministry. He was planning to go into the ministry, but then he walked away from that aspect of it. And yet he's talked in the past about his father passing and just the influence that he had and so on. And to some degree, Eric is nevertheless still walking in his father's footsteps. Even though he's not in the ministry as people know it, the ministry, he's still doing the same things that his father would do. He's giving and he's giving and he's giving. Several years ago, there was a guy who came out and made a slanderous video about Eric. Actually, there were more than a few. And I had been with Eric. I went to events with him. I spoke with him sometimes daily, sometimes weekly. We had a gap in there of a couple of years that we just reestablished earlier this year, I believe it was, that he took it hard, some of the things that were being said about him. And it was very difficult on a family. And, we were able to get back together. We probably have spent, I don't know how many hours we've spent on the phone this year, talking about things, plans that he had to do, talking about going up to Idaho when he was at it wasn't the John Mass trial, it was the trial of John Mass's wife, who was complicit in the murder of John Mass because John was trying to see his children. John was a great person. I never got to meet John personally, but I did meet his family. The family was outstanding and great. And Eric was able to broadcast from inside the courtroom. After that, he came back and he was telling me about the Whitaker family. And people were asking me, what's Eric doing with the Whitakers? What is Eric doing with the Whitakers? He talked to me about it prior to going up there, and basically he told me about that this was the family that was very famous. And he mentioned this.
Okay, I turn the thing on the lowest I can. It's usually on balance, so I turn it down on low for your viewing pleasure. Don't say I didn't do anything for you today, okay? Don't say I didn't do you a favor. All right, it's the lowest I can turn it on, guys. Okay, I just did it, so refresh, and it might not. You shouldn't get the ads. Okay, I had it on balanced, and sometimes YouTube does what it does. Now it's on the very, 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 very lowest I can set it. Okay.
Wet underbelly that I had mentioned here, how they became famous and pretty viral, and he was going up there. He was invited to come up and use his platform to start speaking on their behalf. And it turned out at the beginning, Eric wanted to be completely off the camera. He did not want to have his face associated with it because he wanted to have the focus on the people, not on himself. And after a little bit of time, I don't exactly know what the time frame was, he was involved in some of the videos, and then he became very much of a feature of the videos. The money that was being raised through other people and through the YouTube ads or the YouTube revenues that were being generated were being split in 3 different ways, as I mentioned. And I have not seen this contract, but I do know that from what I've heard, other people have said, and also Eric as well, and other people that are close to Eric, there's a contract out there that had a 3-way split. He would get a part of it, and then Patrick Rourke would get a part of it, and then the family would get a part of it. And the family that was going to get a part of it, I don't think that they were quite the most upright characters, but I've never met them, so maybe that's a judgment call that I can't make, but that's what I hear. It sounds like there was some abuse going on by these people that were going to be receiving the funds. And Patrick, as I mentioned, Patrick Rourke, again, I have not seen the records, but I've been told by a couple of people that there is a rap sheet on Patrick. Eric told me some of the frustrations that he had because he wanted everything to be above board. He does not know how to lie. He does not want to lie. He wants to tell the truth. He wants to be transparent. And sometimes in today's environment, being truthful and being transparent gets used against you. And I believe this is what's happening right now in this situation.
But the problem is there was no transparency, sir. Okay, we asked to see the receipts of something. Okay, the receipts of something. Whenever you go in and you ask a community to support your endeavors, then you owe that community transparency. Okay, transparency. All right, if I get up here and say, you guys, my car broke down, the engine fell off, at the same time, all the wheels fell off. I need to show you a picture with the engine on the ground and all the damn tires just flew off. Okay, here's the picture, guys. I need some help. All right, so then I'm going to tell you that I'm going to take my car into the shop and they say it's $6 million to fix. All right, I'm going to show you the estimate from the garage and say this is the garage and here's what they say it's going to be $6 trillion to fix. All right, so now I'm at the shop with my car. Hey guys, here's the man. Hey everybody, for taking the car in. Okay, a month later, because that's damn car repairs take forever, it seemed like. So then you take your car in there, and then now same vehicle. I show you under the engine is now under the hood in the proper position. All the tires are rotating like bus tires on a school bus, round and round, round and round. Okay, now that's showing a effing receipt, and then you're going to show the receipt that says paid in full with the amount, okay, that you quoted to your friends in your computer, okay, your followers, the people that are supporting you on your endeavor. That to me is an official receipt. Now, different communities say different things or mean receipts. I don't know, but over here, that's an official receipt. All right, we had to come together at the table about StreamYard about a year ago. I'm like, hey guys, this is where we're at. I want to keep it, but what do you want us to do? Someone gave me an idea. Hey, call and tell me you're going to cancel. They'll give it to you for half price. And they did. We called it. I was like, yes, it worked. So we tossed ideas around. Okay, now we got it for 24, but now my 6 months of half price is over, and now we're back up. If I can call and cancel again, let me tell you, honey, I will do it. But I like StreamYard because it's good for me. But anyways, long story. But that's a effing receipt, and I showed everybody the receipt. Here was where we're at. That's because I have nothing to hide. If you have nothing to hide, you hide nothing, sir. But we ain't seen shit but some shit written down on a damn notepad. No, nothing from an accountant, nothing from a trust. We got shit. We got shit.
So once again, with regard to this article is astounding to me that somehow the West Virginia State Police are investigating a fraud scheme tied to viral Whitaker family, and that Eric would be mentioned in this is absurd. It's insane. I already know. I don't even have to look at the stuff to know that this is not true. With regard to the finances, like I said, he's not an accountant, but he was hiring an accountant.
He was, but he
make sure
didn't
that everything
at the
was
time.
done correctly. He wanted to have no whiff of any financial impropriety.
He said he didn't want no sniffy whiffy. He was. See, the WAS is like you was going to. I was going to win the lottery, but I didn't get the right ticket.
On what he's doing. And again, I know Eric because I've been with him. I've seen the sacrifices he's made. I've seen that he's taken losses at times in order to fulfill obligations and commitments to other people. There should be no whiff of fraud associated with Eric. There's other things that I do know as well that I really can't comment on right now because I believe due to the nature of the investigation going on that it might help to compromise.
Ain't nobody said this man is guilty. All of his receipts may be there. All of Patrick's receipts may be there. We don't know. But what we do know, it's an investigation. Okay, that means that they need to see roll open the books, people. We need to sit down and have a forensic look at. Okay, somebody with a lot of education that knows how to do this is going to come in and look at the books behind the scenes on all platforms. All right, no one said he's guilty. No one said Patrick's guilty. No one said Eric's guilty. It says it looks suspicious. That requires an investigation. Okay, that's all. That's it. Okay, your cheeks are red. I need you to calm down.
The investigation But with regard to the Corporal
Right,
Gilkison of the
Oz?
Beckley Detachment, he's leading the investigation. He can be contacted at 304-256-6700. I'm planning to call him and let him know that Eric has nothing to do with this. And for those out there in the community, whether it be, there's a number of communities that have been watching this thing. A lot of people have been watching the Whitaker family. There is nothing associated, nothing ill done that should be attributed to Eric Carroll. Eric was out there at his own time, at his own expense. If anybody profited from it, it wasn't Eric. He maybe he's made some money, but he's also lost a
Hey,
lot.
Shabby.
He's come out of pocket for various things. He's tried to do whatever he could to make sure that everybody else is being taken care of. And there's been orders that he's been given to do things and not do things and everything else. Again, I can't go into that. I don't know the extent of them either. But for those who think that Eric Carroll is somehow should be tied to this fraud, this whatever, that's just not true. It's not the case. I'm willing to defend him in public 100%. I stand with Eric.
Okay, that's good. But what if there was some misappropriations of funds? Can I ask you a question, sir? Do you think that the contract is, a fair contract? And being signed with someone with other people, Ray can't sign his name. Ray can't sign his name. First and foremost, Timmy been practicing. Okay, Lorraine, can she sign her name? And they're in a contract together with people that cannot fully comprehend it from my observation, what the contract really means. Do you think that's legitimate? Or do you think that could be right in a real fine line of deception? I don't know. I'm asking the questions. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. But I'm going to tell you, if I have someone up on my panel and it's like, let's see, some dog that has trillion, billion, zillion views and the owner can't sign their name, I'm not going to do it. Because it's not, and I don't want to sign a contract with someone that can't sign their name or comprehend, because that's bad business. It's not ethical. It's not moral. It has no moral value to it. Son of a preacher man, in my opinion. In my opinion.
I know what he was trying to do. I know some of the stuff behind the scenes that other people don't know that he has done. Eric, love you, brother, and I will stand with you in this. But the whole investigation, I'm sorry what you're going through. Sorry that we live in a society right now and in a day and age that it seems
Easy
like those
line,
people
right?
that want to do good are somehow going to end up, as one person said, no good deed goes unpunished.
Well, I know that
Eric,
Betty
you've
had
done
a
lot of
bank
good deeds
account.
here, and it looks like a lot of your good deeds they're trying to punish you for the good that you've done. And I stand behind you 100%. Eric, again, love you, your family. I am so sorry, praying for you and your family for the stress that you're going under. I know that it's horrible to be falsely accused of these things and to be investigated for something you didn't do, almost as if you're being
Well, you should
found.
be open into an investigation. If I was being accused of horrendous acts of embezzlement, allegedly, I would say, and I know that I would, I'm a son of a preacher man, and I'm out here doing good work, then I'd be like, please do, please do. I have an accountant. They're going over, and then if I'm bogus, then my accountant's going to answer to me. Okay? You put people in the right jobs. Okay? If you're not right for the job, then you don't do it. It's kind of like someone going to go roof a house that's never freaking picked up a hammer. It's probably not going to work out too well for you. You know what I mean? You know?
Guilty without the presumption of innocence and without even a regular trial of any sort. Again, Eric, I'll be calling this man here, this Corporal Gilkison of the Beckley Detachment, and speaking up on your behalf. So sorry that you're going through this. That's it. Again, I support Eric 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that this stuff, whatever they're trying to find to him, is just.
See, you don't even know what it is. It's no doubt in my mind he never ran through that stop sign. Nope, didn't it. Nope, he never, ever, never, ever. He did not ever just roll through the stop sign. I'm here publicly to tell you that that's not. I don't really know if that's what he's being accused of, though. Is he being accused of rolling through the stop sign? Well, he didn't do it if it is, but I don't really know what he's being accused of, though. That doesn't sound good. You need to look into this. It's an investigation. No one is accused. We want to see the investigation because people in different communities have financially helped the Whitakers. Okay? And that is a lot of victims involved, potentially, because they thought it was going to this cause and it didn't go to that cause. Okay? I mean, you look like a smart man.
inaccurate. It's just not there. That's it. Thanks so much.
He about to call the people. He about to call the people. We got another people caller.
Please.
Yes, hey, my name's Jeff Morgan. I know that there's a Corporal Gilkison investigating Eric Carroll with regard to the Whittaker family.
Yes.
You know, I've known Eric for 5 years. I don't know what he's being investigated for, but this is insanity. I've known him. He's a very morally upright man, son of a pastor.
I don't, son of a pastor. He's the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was.
Everything he's done, he's tried to help people. I do not know what they're trying to investigate him for or anything like
Then
that.
why are you calling the people? I don't know what they're trying to investigate him for, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's not right. It ain't right. Nope, it ain't right. Nope. Mm-mm. What if, let me just hypothetically put this out here. What if all the receipts add up, right? It's an we can't find out unless there's an investigation. This guy, I don't know what it's about, but, you know.
There is absolutely. I'm in Dallas, Texas. I've known Eric. I've traveled with him. I've been at various events with him.
Right?
I've known him
We
to
wanna
take
know.
losses for people. I just wanted to say that, you know, as a person who is a friend of his, and I don't know what else going on there, but I can tell you 100%, whatever is going on out there, whatever he might be investigated for, whatever, it should be a dead end. It shouldn't even be done. And I don't know whether.
And I love what the lady says. I couldn't agree wholeheartedly with you, ma'am, on the other end of the phone. I'm like, yes, that is exactly. But he didn't even like, oh yeah, you're probably right. Listen, I hate whenever I'm on the phone with somebody and we're having a conversation, an important conversation, and it maybe get a little heated, and they only listen to reply, not actually listen to what I'm saying. I hate that.
It's something that you have to put out for media purposes. I know that it's been horrifying for him. It's horrible to be falsely accused for these things, and then to have to deal with it.
If he's been falsely accused, I'm sure that Corporal Gilkison will uncover the truth about it once his.
Exactly, young ma'am, young lady. Let's go back. We can hear that again.
Corporal Gilkison
To have to deal with it.
If he's been falsely accused, I'm sure that Corporal Gilkison will uncover the truth about it once his investigation's finished.
Right.
All I can do for you, sir, is take your name and number, and
All she can do for you, sir, is take your name and number, and he'll get back with you. And, you know, it is what it is. And, you know. Now, you enjoy your night now. Okay.
can have Corporal Gilkison give you a phone call back as soon as he comes back on station, if you'd like.
Oh, that's
He could,
sure.
okay, what's your name again? I'm so sorry.
My name is Jeffrey Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah, and
Is
I'm.
this a phone number for you, sir? Is it the
It's blocked out, and I'm muting it as well. So, just in case.
on duty tomorrow morning?
There you go.
Okay.
So I will leave him a message and ask him to call you.
Yeah, so I am from Dallas, Texas. I'll be traveling to Louisiana. I should be able to take any calls tomorrow, but like I said, I will 100% vouch for him. I've traveled throughout the country with him, and I've known the sacrifices he's done. I know he's been, he's a, you know, like I said, his father was a minister, and
He's the son of a preacher man.
he's kind of walking in the footsteps of his father, but he's finding out that once again, no good deed goes unpunished.
Yes, unfortunately that's true. Okay, well, I will have him call you tomorrow whenever he comes on duty. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking my call. Thank you so much.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mm. Wow. So, is this is this the new Ernie maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry I left your Milky Way girl. I didn't mean to keep you up there for everybody to see for a long time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what does a daughter of a truck driver get me? I mean, I don't know. Oh, some crazy shit, right? Some crazy shit. Eric? Hey, it's good to see you, right, Eric? You know? Oh, I mean, there's that, Sophia. Oh my goodness. There's always, yes, Brenda, there's always two sides to every pancake, all right? Kool-Aid, right? 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 Forgotten ones. And see, we always have one. And I said, let that person type in capital letters, damn it. I know how it is. Some people say I have to type in capital letters because I got a damn cataract and I can't see. Let me know. Let me tell you. Last year, July of last year, for my 50th birthday, I'm not kidding you. I talked about it on my stream. I had to get a damn cataract surgery, and let me tell you, I couldn't see shit. I was legally blind in my left eye. Okay, so I feel you. If you got to type in capitals, type away, honey. Ain't nobody gonna give you no shit. I knew a daughter of one and she was a wild child. Let me tell you. Um, it doesn't matter what your parents do for a living. If you're going to be bad, you're going to be bad. Okay? Some parents that were buck ass wild, their kids are law abiding great people, okay? They're just buck wild. They're just buck wild out here like the law chasing them county to county. They're running moonshine. But the kids aren't like that. I mean, you cannot be doing all that. You just can't. It's crazy. You just can't. Misty, I get it. Hey, I understand. Let me tell you what, that was the worst time. I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do shit. I got my cataract fixed, and then it was $10,000 to get my cataract fixed. It was what they call a traumatic cataract from an old injury that just got worse over the years. So I feel your pain, man. So let's go over here to Facebook. All right, and I'm going to show you guys um, what I don't know if these are true or not. Okay, I don't know. I don't. I'm not in the in crowd with this Jason and Patrick, but apparently, allegedly, I gotta bring this view in StreamYard. I gotta pull it up. Add to stage. I hate this add to stage shit. I don't think this was always this. I don't. It could have been. I might just be losing my shit. I don't know. So down here at the bottom, let me make sure you guys can see it. Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay, good for us. So it says the very bottom. It was today at 7:23 a.m. He up bright and early. Talking about where's the money. It says I'm still waiting on the Whitaker's money that was made for this month. I'm not even worried about my third, but you owe them. You may think you got by with this, but you haven't, and people will soon realize that you're a scam artist. You broke a family up for your own greed. Do the right thing, Eric. It's bullshit that I'm getting the repercussions from your fraudulent scheme. I'll be waiting for a response. Well, for me, and it says Eric Carroll up here now. Let's be honest with each other. In my opinion, you can create bogus Facebook accounts with Facebook messengers. I don't know if this is legit. I don't know if this is true. This is just what I seen. Okay, so you guys seen it. I seen it. We all seen it. People out here simping this hard for Eric. I think the quote, me thinks thou dost protest too much applies. Oz, I'm going to tell you what, it's weird. It's freaking weird, man. So I cannot 100% confirm. People in the comment section are saying, are you sure this is from really between him and Eric? Blah, blah, blah. I'm here to tell you everything that I show here. Please do your own research like your Wi Fi depends on it, okay? This guy did string us along for a while, stating he was going to put information out about the contract. I've been waiting for the contract information. He's now saying due to legal purposes, he may not be able to. Okay. Did you not? Why doesn't anyone ever think about what they say before they say it? Like, I'm not going to get on here if I had a copy of the contract. I know my damn God good common sense will tell me I probably shouldn't talk about this because it's a legal binding contract potentially. Okay? So, I think it's to build stuff on, but that's just I don't know. I don't know. Oh, thank you so much, Lucky Dog. It's glad to have you here. Thanks for becoming a new member. There's a restaurant in the Chicagoland area that's called Lucky Dog, and I love that. So every time I see your name, it reminds me of that restaurant in the Chicagoland area. You'll have to Google it. It is. They have all kinds of food, and they have the best soup. Okay, it's kind of like a fast food joint, but they have the best soups. Just to let you know, Lucky Dog. So every time I see your name, you're taking me back to Chicago. I appreciate you. I'm here to say it. I stand with this guy, Jason. Okay. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not true. I'm not saying it is. I don't think that anybody would want to ruin their reputation. If I got information from Patrick, but what I'm saying is Patrick may be buffaloing Jason, and Jason may really think it's legit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying Jason's doing something bad. I'm saying that Patrick may be buffaloing. And my next question to it is why can't Patrick just put this out? Even though it's through third party, there is something in laws that say even through third party you can't disclose information. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why Patrick can't get up here and say, "Here's what I messaged Eric today." Blase, skip it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. So, um, and let me say something too. Just because we may not agree with your view or my view, that doesn't mean that you're not welcome here. I like to discuss different points of views. I honestly do. It's good. It makes us think a little bit about stuff. Okay. So, I never made it up there to Chicago. I'll be sure to go. My groom shop used to be called Lucky Dog Pet Groom. Aw, yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, you'll have to look it up. If you ever get in the Chicagoland area, go to a Lucky Dog and get some soup. Ah, yeah, yeah. Just like the Christmas thing that I do. I sit and make little ornaments and stuff that can be sold, and then the kids can come and pick a few items to give their parents. Okay, and all that money is given back to get those children gifts. Okay, and I don't need to get on here. I show what some of the things that I make, but I'm not real good at it. So some of my stuff kind of sucks. I think. But I like last year I sold every single thing and I was so freaking happy because I don't get anything. I put the money out to make the stuff, but that's my way of giving back. I never ask for supplies and I never will because that makes my heart feel good. And I really, really, really enjoy going with the kids and they love to pick out presents for their parents and they get so excited being able to pick something and wrap it and have a gift for their. I don't know, man. I'm a softie around Christmas. I'm terrible. I'm terrible around Christmas. My house looks like somebody came and threw up Christmas around Christmas. But I don't know. There was times in my life that me and my kids struggled for every present we had and I worked very, very hard in my life to be able to help during that time of the year, and it fills my heart more than it does the kids getting it. You know what I mean? I love it. I love going shopping in their little. Oh, it's great. Anyway, oh, you did? Did I miss it? I can go through it, Henning. It goes so fast sometimes I can't keep up. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can tag it. Thanks for looking out too. This is Eric's right. It is Lucky Dog. It is. It is. You are right. So we'll go ahead and play Judy for everyone that has sent in a super sticker or a thing to my channel because Judy. We got to get Judy up and roaring Come on, Judy. It's Monday. We got to thrust. We got to thrust our pelvises. Here we go.
Oh, we're here to let you know. Well, if you want a boogie, get down on the dance floor. Let's go! Ha, ha. Ow! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I really do. Means a lot. Really does. So I don't know. We've been waiting. Let's go over to and check on Patrick's page. He was going to do a live, see if he scheduled something. He was going to do one last night, but due to technical difficulties, what is this? Oh, I don't want to show that. That's not my business. So it doesn't look like he's rescheduled anything um, for it for tonight. So I don't know if he's going to go ahead and do something. I don't know. See, okay, said we're about to have us a damn YouTube baby. See, okay, you're 8 months pregnant. Now you sit down and put your feet up. You 8 months pregnant, honey. Drink some water and get you a snack. That's what you deserve. She's 8 months pregnant. See, okay's 8 months pregnant. See, okay, I was gonna tell you, do not do the 2.99 because I'm about to because people want to gift them, but for some reason it's stuck on like a 6.99, and I would never want anyone to do that. So I think I eliminated the 6.99. So it should only be so I'm going to about to eliminate all of those except just a basic one. So damn it, see, okay, I forgot to tell you before you renewed because somebody in here is like the higher tier, and I'm like, don't do that. Go down, down, down. 2.99 member, because I'm eliminating all the other ones. I am. Because YouTube done pissed me off. I tried to fix it and it wouldn't fix. So if I don't have it, then it won't attach itself. Did you? Let me know what you did. Did I might have told you. And I don't remember. I actually saw the Suzanne Summers Thigh Master at the thrift store. Now, Eric, I need one of those. I do exercise every day. Every morning I go to the gym. All right. And because I'm 51, honey. Okay. And I went to the Beyonce concert with my daughter whenever I was in Chicago, not this last time, like the time before. And we were at Soldier Field, which is a huge stadium in Chicago. And they only let you out one way. And we had to walk a damn 2.5 country miles at a fast clip, or because there was like 80,000 people coming out at the same time, and you would have got ran over, right? So I couldn't keep up. I was out of breath. I said, and it was cold out, and I had the whole damn Cowboy Carter outfit on, honey, okay? I'm not a Beyonce fan. My daughter is, okay? Never mind. So I had to walk in brand new cowboy, and I should have brought my own cowboy boots from my house because she bought white ones to go with the damn outfit. So here I am trying to walk the city of Chicago with all these people, okay? And I couldn't keep up. And I came back home, and this was a couple months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. I said, "Nuh-uh, no, no, we about to hit the gym." And that's exactly what I did because I could not keep up. Now, honey, let me tell you, I'm at a jogging pace. I'm at a jogging pace for my 51 old looking ass, okay? Mm. Oh, Misty, let me go back up. Misty, Misty, Misty. My question, and I have missed the answer. What actually was the contract for? If someone ever came up about the money, it would be on the Whitakers because I still don't understand. Okay, so I think the contract, as much as I know, allegedly, and I've never seen it, so I'm just kind of putting it out there, what's been put out there, that it's split 3 ways. A third for Patrick, a third for Eric, and a third for the Whitaker as a whole. And in my opinion, that's not a fair contract. Um, So I don't know what else is in the contract. I don't know if they I don't know. It would be interesting to see the contract in my opinion because we don't know like who signed it. And also my question is um my question is too, who signed the contract? Is there anyone really legally over, like say Lorraine and Timmy and Ray? So is it really actually um, legal? Where's Jason Whitaker today? I don't know. I didn't look for him. I just shared a little bit of information about him yesterday. I was in and out the room when you were talking about it. Thank you for explaining. Do you basically three-way split and do a con? And I would, I mean, for it to be legal binding, I don't know. I've never been involved in a contract like that. I worked for a corporate in corporate, and I know that I did sign a legal binding contract that if I would no longer work for that company as their head person, that I could not work in within a certain mile of that of any of their businesses because I knew their tricks of the trade. Okay, so I think that's why. I mean, I didn't ask, but for like a year, I couldn't work within the surrounding area in Chicagoland area for a certain amount of time. And I signed that contract because I knew I wasn't going to quit. I mean, that's where I retired from. So um, that's the only um, kind of contract that I've ever came across. And it could be a not, I don't know anything about the contract. That's why I was kind of watching this gentleman because I really kind of wanted to see what the contract had to say. You know what I mean? I wanted to see the contract, man. Um, and we're not, you know, no one's saying anything about it. I think it's interesting. I think it would be interesting to see exactly how it was up. They would at least go after their money. Mm. No problem. I mean, if I can catch you up and someone's behind, it's no problem. Like a dog says, she's 60. Man, I'm telling you. I'm about to run a 5K next year with my daughter because I have something to prove to her. I'm sure Mark made sure he was covered legally. Yeah, I'm sure that he probably did it the right way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And some people are saying that even Mark needs to be investigated, how the contract went. And also, I have a question how you guys feel about this. Mark still has the videos up. They're still monetized videos. He's still, and right now, I'm sure people are going to watch those old videos again, and there's money being made off of those videos. Are the Whitakers by chance making a royalty check? Just like TV shows, the people like MASH, they receive royalty checks because of, being watched again through the years. She goes, I couldn't run. Tragic said, I couldn't run. Yes, you can. You just practice. You can. I didn't think I could either. I about fucking fell out and had a heart attack when I first started. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, I can't do it. Um, so I wonder if, yeah, he gave him a lot of money. He did flies on the coleslaw. He did. He gave him a lot of money, I think, from my own point of view, from what I've seen. But don't, you know, I don't know. Not in the books with Mark either, so I don't know. Um, hate being on your backup. Um, so how do you guys feel about that? Do you think that the Whitakers, or could they potentially be getting royalties? Was that in this new contract that they get royalties to it until while it's in existence? You know what I mean? I don't know. But you have to think about that because just like now, I'm sure Mark's videos are getting more traction than it did a year ago, maybe, but I don't know. Right. I'm sure he made his fair share, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't want to put false allegations out there like that on somebody. Um, right. Yeah, I'll leave it to Beezer. She act like she's short and all that. She's tall. She could probably outrun all of us over here while she's talking. Shit. And she's super slim. She needs to cut it out. Tired of her shit. No. Gee, I wonder if she ever found her damn vape. Well, you can go to Playboard. What is it? There's a thing you can go on to. We can go look it up if you want. Uh, Backyard. No, that isn't. Playboard. That isn't it. Um, she said, hit it right now. Go, girl. Hopefully, you made it to your destination without any problems. Tragic. Definitely, she has a whole gym in her house. Okay, it might be in transit now. Oh, I don't have a whole no, she tragic probably does. I do not have a whole gym in my house. I have to take myself to the gym. But I am seriously thinking about getting one of those walking pads. They look like they're kind of convenient. Okay? But if I don't go to the gym, then guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to lift the freaking weights. And you have to do cardio and when you get up in age, you gotta, make sure your balance is good. You gotta like strengthen your damn core and shit. That's what the people are telling me anyway. So you gotta strengthen your core so you don't fall down. Okay, I don't want to fall down. I don't want to fall down. When as I get 50, well, I'm 51 now. So by the time I'm 55, if I don't do this, I'm gonna fall down. Okay, I'm not trying to fall down. So if I only do the walking pad, then my ass ain't gonna lift no damn weights. Okay, because they're right there. I ain't buying weights. I refuse to buy the weights. Ain't fucking happening. I can use them down at the gym. I worked out hard today. I smoke too, and I still work out. Don't let just because you smoke, don't think you can't work out. And to hell with what everybody says. I missed that. Damn it! I can't go back up. Let's go. What is the thing called that we can look up? Maybe if Tragic's still in here. Right, he did give him what was in the thing. Oh, this weed. Social Blade, there you go. Yeah, let's look up Social Blade. And it did improve their living. It did improve their living. Let me write it down before it goes up there because I'll forget again. Damn menopause brain. Social Blade. Um, I got it, Tragic. Um, But it did help them. They got a new roof, they got new cabinets, they got new stuff in there. They got new clothes. You could tell by their clothes did change. It was good. And something about putting a new floor in their bath and I'm sorry, a new floor in their laundry room. So I think that Playboard is more accurate than Social Blade. Okay, well, let's go to Playboard. Take this off. I don't want to have too many tabs or my laptop goes haywire. Laptop goes haywire. I was thinking Playboard, but I thought maybe I was going nuts. Let's do a little looking. Let's have us a little look-see. I have to get all this stuff pulled up and then we will, I'll share it with you guys. Okay, let's see. Search by channel. And we're going to look up, first we're going to look up white underbelly. Go, enter. Okay, let me share this to you. Share this tab instead. I think I have to bring it up in the StreamYard. Yes. All right. This is the right one. Let's look up the Whitaker family. Oh, I think it's just Whitaker family. Go. Well, I guess it keeps taking me to his stuff, soft white underbelly. Let's just go there. I'm looking at. I want to look at the Whitaker family. West. I think it's West Virginia. Okay. Super chats. They don't get many super chats. Summary. So, so you can tell that it's over the past 7 days it's going up because why? Because people are wanting to go over there and look, right? It should tell us how much they make. If we go down a little bit more. There's one that will tell us a little bit more like how much. That's about summary. Go back. Hmm. It's showing us the videos, not the money. It's not showing us the money. Oh, I gotta log in, or you'll be able to access the information. I can't access the information. I'm not logging into shit because you guys make me do stuff I don't want to do. Let's do Whitaker family. Oop, West Virginia. I can't look it up anymore because I've done my. You can only look up so many. I can do it again at 8 p.m. Bastards. They said you can't look up so many times. You dirty whores. Oh, Lord. So I was kind of wanting to know if someone else can look it up and then let us know what the Whitaker channel made. Okay. The problem is they don't tell you the truth, so they're probably telling Eric behind the scenes they wanted a new home, not have theirs fixed up. Yeah, you never know. Right, I want to show me the money. It's not showing us the money. I logged in because I have been looking. I've been keeping an eye on it. I've been fact checking what some other people have been saying, and I want to see if it's accurate. So I do go and look after whenever I listen to someone. I go back and say, "Is that right?" And especially with the money. Patrick saying the other day he was trying to make the movie star. I heard that too, Misty. I heard that too. I was like, wow. You know, everything's crazy about this whole situation. But what's really sad is that a family has been torn apart for like what Creepalacha said was some that really stuck with me when he said it's poverty porn. Some people tune in to see someone doing real bad and not so good. I like their personalities and all that, but some people view in just to see really bad stuff. Okay, then they may decide that they like them from their personalities. I mean, we all going to look at something and then we get to know them and then we're like, oh, I like them, you know. So it's really sad that they've used for poverty porn, and that really struck something with me when he said that. I was like, you know what, that is so freaking true. Wow. You know, he said that's already been made. The hills have eyes. Do I know if Patrick said? I don't think Patrick mentioned much about what I've heard thus far. I can't, don't hold me to it. The Amish are going to build the house for free. I swear I hear him saying that. I remember Eric saying something to that effect, that they were going to build it for free, and then someone had mentioned to me that it was only going to be the labor and stuff were going to be free, but the materials had to be purchased, which I could see the Amish doing something like that, giving to charity like that they would have to purchase the materials for the house, but their labor would potentially be free. And I'll go with that. That's reasonable to me. But the whole thing for free, I just don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. No, Mark was respectful. I think Mark tried his best, but Mark had been down there in like 2004 and took black and white still images of them and then came back. But, I don't think Mark needs to really, and the money he made, if there should have been an investigation, then the state police at that time didn't feel like there needed to be. The state police at this time feels like there needs to be an investigation. So maybe something's off with this situation. We don't know. We're not the state police. You know what I mean? Like a dog, when I discovered Eric's video about the Whitakers, I had a bad feeling from the start. But do you guys think that there should be a press conference about the situation and where the investigation is? Do you think that the state police public speaker, normally police officers or police stations or state police, there's someone that speaks, comes out and speaks to the community? Or is that something that the community needs to demand? Like, do they call and say, hey, are you going to do a brief on this? When can we expect an update? Or where are you at in the investigation? Can you come and tell the public, like on news? It did hit the news in the local area, so it's been on the news. So, yes, I think there should be two. I think there should be two. Could it be about the taxes on the donations? Mark showed that he paid the taxes. I don't know if Eric and Patrick have. Right, I don't know. Like, I remember there was a whole stream with Mark talking about paying the taxes, and anything left after the taxes being paid was the Whitakers. I watched that for myself. But, you know, yes, and Eric called them. Yes, I remember that too. Yeah, yeah, they're not a freak show to me. I didn't think that they were. Mark has known them for over 20 years, and someday I hope he speaks out. I do too. He's known them for a while. Get the Attorney General office involved. Hey, somebody needs to oversee this because, you know, I think there's many different layers to it. And you have to, I'm sure that they have a whole cyber crimes unit that's going to look into it. I swear he said that, but I prove it. Glad I'm not the one who thinks they heard him say it. I kind of remember it being, I don't know, because there's so much information sometimes that we can't always say, this person said it unless I go back and find it and then I play it. And sometimes I have to go back and listen to my own self to show where I got it so I know where to go again. You know what I mean? I need to have a freaking clipboard over here. I need to have a clipboard over here. I also heard Betty was advised before to not let people come around making videos for money. She was really against it. The time, from my understanding, Patrick had to. Oh, Misty, that's sad if that's true. Yeah, see, that's kind of on the same lines that I heard that the Amish were going to hold the money for the materials. Then that's kind of what I was coming up with, too, Tiny. That I remember hearing that, but I don't have a clip of that. Um, I could find it, and we can do another live about it in the future if we need to. Or let me tell you, Fly's on Coleslaw. She does a lot of clips. Clip channels are our life. Okay, right. It still costs a lot of money. The only thing that can donate is labor, and that makes up about their right. Yeah. And remember, there has to be, and that's another thing that people always have this grandiose ideas to help someone. When you build someone a new house, you have to make sure that its specifications are within their budget for the long haul. And what I mean by that, you can't build a huge ass house because it makes you feel good. Are they going to be able to pay the property taxes on that big ass house? Are they going to be able to afford to have like even liability insurance for a fire? I mean, it's not like they don't have fires on their property, people. I mean, hello. I'm just saying. All right. Is it you got to look at the specific things that people need, you know, and I don't know if that was being done. It was happening. It was sounded great. It sounded good, but who was overseeing this for real? Like I get on here and blow my mouth too. Okay, but that doesn't mean that I have the experience and education to go over and say I'm going to build bed bugs and bad decisions this brand beautiful home and not think about the logistics of it and how it could affect them long term, about the taxes, the liability insurance, can they afford the upkeep on it? Cuz that's all I'm saying. Okay, bed bugs. I know that you're kind of in the area, so you let us know. Let me know. Oh, yes, I'll put it in here. If you can still email me at my other one. I gave what I needed to my around to where I'm at. The state police take care of everything. I was being pretty much I stopped now because I think they were all listening in the bushes, most of them, or whoever needed to. And the people that were telling me that I needed to, unalive my own self, they stopped. But all that information has been turned in to my local sheriff department here. And let me drop it for you. So, and I will, if I get any more, whenever I share this link, it'll just get added to it. It is what it is. Right? That's what I was kind of thinking too. They have these big ideas, but can they afford it? In long term. Yeah, we can look it up. I'll see if I can find it here. It might be on the Whitaker page. Let's go. Let's head over there and look. Um, wow, they've gotten more. Let me share this with you guys. Right, Bobby? I don't even know. And they were saying that the guy that he was with was affiliated with the Amish, but he was ex-Amish. I don't know how ex-Amish, how that all works because I'm not Amish and I don't know anyone that is Amish. If you're ex-Amish, I mean, is there a way to depart the Amish with good standing? I don't know. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. Like, I don't know. But as far as I know, what I've heard is whenever you're ex-Amish, like you're like shunned or whatever, they shun you. But I'm not saying that to be. I'm not Amish. Don't know. I ain't getting in that kind of stuff. I ain't. So now they are up to eight. It was at 82. Now they're at 85.2 subscribers. Let's go to a live. It might even have been a video. I think it was a video. Let's go to the video. And I want you guys to, let's go to the most popular video. Over a 500,000 views off of this. You guys seeing this? Let me see if you guys are seeing this. No, you're not. Of course not, because I got to edit the fucking stage. I hate this. Edit the stage. Ugh. Um, this has a 500,000 views. Wow. Now let's see if it's on here. To the movies, part 2, August 8th. Ray's doctor visit. Okay, so it must be maybe a live that they did. Let's see. Family Labor Day, live with Timmy. Are some of the ones missing? So 2 weeks ago, the Amish agreed to build the Whitaker home. I'll have more details later. So this was 2 weeks ago. So it might be on? Is it on his page, guys? Depends on what Amish. Do you guys remember what page it was on? Because I do remember him coming out. That's what I said. Videos and lives are going. I think you're right. Like there was more. I wish I would have screenshotted it. I don't know if there's an investigation. Can I ask you guys a question? Oh Lord, it's about to get deep now. Are you messing with evidence? Excuse me. Are you messing with the evidence? I don't know if during an investigation, okay, let me go over here to my other tragic TV. What is that link for? Am I supposed to go to it, Mama Bear? Um, check my email. Okay, let me run over here. Let me run over here to the email. Let's run over to the email. Inbox. Might be in spam. Yep, there we No, I don't see anything from you. You have I have three L's. TELLLADYK@gmail.com. It has this thing that because someone mocked my girl. I've been through it over here in life. It has this thing right here. If you guys see on the up right hand corner, it says Lady K Talks. That's the logo that I have in my Gmail. So if it doesn't have it, then that's not my email. Someone made one like mine, and I don't know why they would do that, but I don't know. Weird. When someone else told me that they were gonna, I don't remember exactly what the email said, but it's something about they were gonna unalive me, or I should unalive myself. I don't know. I don't know why people want me to, you know, DIE. I don't know why people want me to DIE. Quit making me asking me to DIE. Quit putting that juju on me, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't get it. Try it again if you want, if you don't mind. Look up Southern Religion Jail in Beaver, West Virginia, and check and see if Eric's on. Nah, thank you. And I might have spelled the motherfucker wrong too. I agree, you guys. He does that all the time. Does it all the he's smoking or what he's drinking, and then regards to videos. You know what I mean. All right, so I want to go back here so we can see till that. Okay. So, in my opinion, let's see if it's on the short. See if the shorts are still here. A lot of stuff about Timmy. Timmy was the person that was making the money. There's a lot of shorts with a lot of views. Let's see which one is the most popular one. See how many views it's got on there. 1 million views. They did do it. Yep. This one right here on the left. 1.6 million views on a short. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to pay, but yeah, and the short, to be fair, the shorts do get more views because it's putting into a whole different, realm. Let's see about the lives. Which one is popular lives? I'm going to tell you they should have got 219,000. Well, they're not doing as much as what they thought they were doing, right? They're not doing as much as what they thought they were probably doing. Tragic TV, be careful driving. Oh, better let you know, emailed her each live with the super chat. Oh, what did she say? All right, Tragic. Thank you so much. Let me see if I got it now. Damn. Hopefully I did. I got to refresh. Let me refresh. Damn it, I didn't get it. It might come in. I'm going to keep checking my damn spam. Son of a biscuit eater. And son of a bitch. I bet it was a lot. I bet it was a freaking a lot. Yeah, I checked it. I didn't get anything yet. I did some investigation about Mr. Watson, and he legally changed his name from. I don't know anything about him. I'm not looking into that guy. He needs to get a little less wet behind the ears before I review him ever again. Recent. Okay, forgot the K. Okay, awesome. um, he, he's not anything that I'm interested in. I'm not being rude. I'm not wishing him the best. But for me, I mean, I don't have anything to say. Okay, I just don't. I just don't. So now let's go over here and check it again. She said she emailed it. We want to see this. Oh, there it is. Oh, Lord, here it is. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God. How did she get that and I couldn't? She's smarter than me, that's why. But I look at things too much. Okay, so here we go. Oh my God, you guys are going to have a fit. Share this tab instead. Let me go to StreamYard. Okay, how can we go up and down, up and down, up and down? Okay. So this is, I'm going to make it big so we can see. Thank you for this information, Tragic TV. Very nice of you. So here's what they're making off of each video. It's coming from Playboard, okay? So, son of a bitch. I want to get it right where we can see it good. Okay, inside the Whitakers, a Q&A with Eric and Patrick. It's made $5,159. Latest update in Q&A on recent Whitaker developments, $1,105. 72 hours fighting over the Whitaker family home, 632. Update from Whitaker, or update from Eric Carroll, some answers to recent events, 619. Live with Timmy, 343. Live Q&A with the Whitaker family, your questions answered, 197. Okay. Over here, updates from Eric and some answers to recent events, 619. Latest updates and Q&A on the recent developments, 1,105. The Whitakers, okay, and that's just, okay. Oh. All right. So there's that. I don't know if anyone added it up as we went along. What tragic sage that? Holy shit. There is a live with them. I know. I think I watched their lives and I seen it. It was a live with almost 6K. Yeah. hmm That's true. That's true. So are those considered donations or are those considered um, YouTube money? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Is this after Google takes their cut or before? It's interesting either way. I don't know how Playboard does it. I know that they take 30% of anything. Like if someone sends me $2.99, Google off of every, and that's what I didn't know either. Off of every, I thought they took 30% over your overall. Oh no, honey. No, every single super chat or super sticker or membership you get, they take 30% off of every single one. So just say leave it to Beezer sends a 2.99 super sticker, 30% off of that one. If Flies on Coleslaw sends one for 2.99 or any other amount, 30% off of hers. Every single one, not the whole thing of the day. Oh no. And that's where I made a mistake. I'm like, holy shit. Those are only, oh, okay, this right, that's only super chats. That's not AdSense. Okay, so what we just showed you is super. Those are only super. These are only super chats, not what they've made in AdSense. Now remember, after every 1,000, you get viewers that continuously watch a certain amount of time. They have to watch for a certain amount of time. I don't know exactly how much time they have to watch, but I know it's more than 30 seconds. Okay? After 1,000 people view it, you get between, I think, 5 to 10, upwards to 15, depending on the genre you're in. Some videos pay more, some videos pay less, depending on how they have their commercials set, low, balanced, or high. Okay, I try to stay in the balanced area, but like today I did it low because I don't like people to feel uncomfortable and feel like I'm, doing something to make their viewing pleasure stink. I do it to pay the freaking bills on StreamYard. Okay, that's all the reason why I do it. Because I don't ever want anyone to give me their hard-earned money. I feel weird about it. Okay, and I've been on here for a long time, more than a year. Okay, so depending on what they have that AdSense set at, it just depends. So this is Olay Super Chats, Super Stickers. So let's rephrase that again. No, only Super Chats. I filtered it to Super Chats only. Tragic said that this is only Super Chats, folks. This is only Super Chats. So, whoa, I would freak it. Oh, damn it, son of a bitch. I would freak the hell out if my husband would be like, what are you doing? Are you showing your pinky toes? If you made $5,159 in super chats off of one video, he'd be like, what are you doing? He'd be like, I know you ain't. No, seriously, that's a lot of money. How much money is that? Someone total it up. 5,159, 1,105, 632, 619, 343, and then 343, and then there's one more. Son of a bitch. Go back. There's one at the very bottom. 197. Then over here we have 619, 1,105. You guys do it? How did y'all find that information? How much they make? It's off of Playboard, so that's an estimate, but Playboard's pretty accurate. He might be able to if he didn't do anything wrong. Donna says about $11,000 off just those videos. That's a lot of money. I mean, and I know it has to be split three ways, this, that, and the other, but still. My husband would be like, are you showing your toes or something? Isn't that supposed to be split in thirds? Yes. It's a lot of money. That's the total I got. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's just on super chats off of one platform. That's not talking about the Facebook. And remember, they anytime that they put out a video, and the way this works is if you they go through StreamYard on YouTube, okay? So anytime they upload a video or a short, they can also multi-stream that on different platforms through StreamYard. All right, you can attach it to your Facebook, you can attach it to your TikTok, Instagram. That gives you so at this, it's not a lot of work. That's why they're like, well, we're doing the work. The fuck? All you do is add it to your StreamYard where you want to stream from, and it automatically just sends it out. Okay. So they need to stop with it takes a lot of work. What they're doing, in my opinion, wasn't a lot of work because they weren't setting up like a studio. They weren't setting up, they're not giving you they're putting a camera in people's face and following them around and taking them bowling. And so to me, that's just me on the phone, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. I think of work. I think of, you know, sweat and tears and I don't know. That does not include views, memberships, or Venmo and all that. Absolutely. They could have a Rumble or Twitch. I don't know. The Cash Apps must have been a dinging. Could you imagine? I could not do it because let me tell you why. I know that it was a good thing, but I'm saying not doing with the Whitakers. I'm just saying just someone out here in real life, like, because I'm up here, right? And if I pressured my people that come and listen to the bullshit I got to say about sending, and I need this, and I need that, and I need this, and I need that, right? And my cat, I would feel, because life is hard right now for a lot of Americans, all right? People are literally living one meal to the next. Things are so freaking expensive. And in my good conscience, I could not sit up here and I don't know, man. It and then not give it to the people that it's supposed to go to. I think that's what pisses me off. Did they have those video chats for view set up, the cameos? That's a whole I don't know. I don't think you can do a cameo on there. Oh Lord. You know, they have cameos. They have all. They were profiting the hell out of this opportunity, in my opinion. It would have worked if their hearts were in the right place, Bobby Atwell. It would have worked if they would have had things set up the correct way to protect every party involved. I'm not saying that Patrick and Eric shouldn't have been protected because they are people going to there. He is leaving. I get all that. People travel to do it. Okay, whatever. Get your cut, but it should have been an equal cut. Okay, and it should have been put with somebody over the money transactions and all of that. That is not affiliated to the situation. I'm talking about Dwayne. He shouldn't have been affiliated with it if he is. Anybody, an outside source should have been looking after that money to protect every single person involved, in my opinion. Don't you guys think? Mm, mm. It's insane. It's just insane. That's life-changing money for people. That could change people's lives. In my opinion, that is life-changing money for people. That is life-changing money for people. Becca, you're right. You know, not everybody has money in the bank and saved up and, you know, they're still working even though they're retired. That's life-changing money for people and for the Whitakers not to get it. And now it's going to be, and here's the thing, in my opinion, now it's going to be all tied up in potentially a court system. And that could take for years. That could take at least 2 or 3 years. Right, runaway truth. Right. Someone that just simply is not affiliated. Just that's their job to oversee people's money. You know what I mean? It's wild. And just to let you guys know, most people got YouTube money yesterday. Some of people get paid between 21 and 25th of the month, right? So generally speaking, it comes on the 21st, 22nd. I don't know about Facebook. I have one monetized platform and you got it right here. I don't look forward to it because I make just right around, a few bucks over here to go over the $100 limit. All right, after they get their cut. And that's okay with me. Like I say, we got StreamYard taken care of. We are smooth sailing for the month, baby. Okay, that's, and I'm good. Seriously, you know, but I'm telling you, that where is the money at now? Can anybody say like is the court has have it tied up? The Whitaker's not going to see it. Betty's not going to see it. And I also heard someone say too that it almost looked they got a. I'm not going to say that because that just I'm not trying to dig on Betty because Betty to me did the best she could. But I heard somebody say something that was I didn't really like the language that they used about Timmy, and I'm like, don't say that. Don't. Do I think that they oversaturated with Timmy because he was ready to have fun and did get out and, was funny? Yeah, I think they did. But that's just mine. I hope Patrick comes live tonight. And Monday nights, every Monday night, I go out with my real life friends for a couple hours. It's not an all night thing. And I don't drink, so you don't have to worry about me getting on here sloshed, telling you anything, because I'm a non drinker. Um, so hopefully, if he comes on, I can see it when I get back with my friends, my real life friends. Every Monday, we go out and do something for a couple of hours. Have been doing it forever, and it's gonna be at the damn same time that he goes live like 7. I hope Patrick comes right, has the receipt. That would be transparency, right? And he needs to show his transparency. I think that if Patrick started being transparent, people wouldn't be so hard on him. Hmm. Pindar, I don't think honestly no one has showed her the analytics behind, not that she would understand, but they could explain it to her. And at least that to me I would be being fair. Like here's what each and you can break it now, can't you? Tragic. You're a content creator on here. You can break down every video and how much it makes. Can't you? So they could show her this video made this video made this video made that. But I don't think that they're doing that. In my honest opinion, I don't think they're doing that. I don't think they're breaking it down and showing her like that. In my opinion, I could be completely wrong. And don't just assume someone won't understand it. It doesn't matter. That's still being transparent, okay? In my opinion, she may, if you keep showing her enough time, she'd get it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and give her something. How did that do? Give her something to look forward to. Get her involved. Being tied up in court, she won't have an attorney because people kept their money. That's the thing. She can't even get an attorney to help represent herself. And let me ask you guys, and that makes my mind go here, and I hate that my mind goes here. Oh man, I hope, I'm not saying this is true, this is just popped in my head. All right. I hope Patrick isn't holding Betty close to his chest for alternative reasons. I want to hope that someone has a guilty bone and want to do right. I want to keep that faith. I don't know, but there's also the devil sitting on my shoulder talking about, well, you do know he's keeping her close to his chest because, you know, other reasons. Patrick and Harry get paid today. Yes, they do, Stacy. It seems to me that she was losing her hearing lately. She could have misunderstood a lot of. Exactly, flies. Exactly. She needed someone to represent her underneath the con. That's how I would do my business. If me and somebody else decided that we were going to go out here and climb Mount Everest together, and we were going to have cam strapped to our asses the whole time, and we were going to do it together on one channel, we're going to go sit down with an attorney, and we're going to do it the right way. Not because I don't trust the person, to protect both of us, because we're human. Okay, we may get fucking greedy. I might get greedy on your ass. Protect yourself against me. Okay. And the vice versa, you know what I'm saying? That's good business. Hearing and comprehension, she doesn't understand. And that's okay if she didn't, but she still has the right to see it. If you're running her name across your channel as the Whitakers, she has every right to look in that back studio anytime she wants, in my opinion. In my opinion. If me and someone else decided to open a channel together, they need to have full access to everything that I have access to. They need equal access to it. Period. That's good business. If you're an equal partnership, if that's what you come to an agreement with, they should see exactly what you see on, because you don't know where you need to improve at or where it's going well. You don't know. That's good business. That's just my point of view. She doesn't need her own attorney. She can get legal aid. Right, yeah, to help her represent. Hopefully that someone's steering her in the right way. And if Mr. Patrick has not marched her ass up to legal aid yet to find someone to help her, or dug around and made, not look it up on fucking Google, go to the places that have, go make the phone calls. Don't Google shit. Where do I go to get and call the people to get her an attorney, like for free? If does she qualify? You know what I mean? You can't. Well, I was thinking about it. Thinking about it, don't fucking do shit. You've got to do it, right? And That's what I heard. They use Larry's ID. Larry, take control of this situation and go up there and get you a person to stand beside you in the court of law, and get your family's money, and keep it the hell away from BJ. Put that shit in someone else's account and tell BJ to keep her paws off of it. Hey, Wise Angel, good to see you. That's another good question. I mean, is she competent to do it? Has she been, who pays the bills there now? You know what I mean? Yeah, Melissa, someone may even do a pro bono. But has anyone done it? Does Facebook pay? I think, yeah, if you send stars, Becca, I think that, I don't know how that all works, because I have no idea. I have a personal page that has like over 6,000 followers, but that's not monetized. That's just because I'm fucking cool. No, no, I have a lot of followers over there, but I don't have it monetized. Okay, this is the only, so I cannot tell you how Facebook does it. I never looked into it. I have no idea, honey. But I know that you can send stars, but I don't know what the stars equal. And I don't know anything about Facebook. I really, really don't. Yeah, don't forget, he left breadcrumbs the whole damn time. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm not doing business with you because something is shady here, I'm backing away. I don't want involved in this. Take it over, Patrick. But he didn't. During a live, every emoji gives them point 0.9 cents. Wow, okay. I mean, I drop breadcrumbs too, so I don't get lost. Yes, I have Pindar. She's as sweet as can be. She only knows her family. It broke my heart. Her talking about her mommy. She been living the same exact life every day since her, right? Like Lorraine is someone that I feel sorry for too. She doesn't know. She doesn't know anyone but her family, and that's what's scary. She's got to be scared. Betty sounds like she just goes whatever she's fed and sounds. Yeah, and I think that was a survival mechanism for her, Bobby, throughout the years, in my opinion. It's easier for her. It's easier for her to go with the flow. No yelling, no fighting, no, you know what I'm saying? It's just easier. Don't forget if you think someone is taking advantage of people, drop breadcrumbs. No need to point it out. Right. That's all you got to do. Instead of pointing out if someone's taking advantage of someone, even if they have a disability, just drop breadcrumbs. You do not need to point it out. Just drop the breadcrumbs. People are going to pick it up. Okay? They're going to pick up your breadcrumbs. They're going to under. Right? I mean, come on. Exactly. Tragic. I mean, like, what? What? When he said that, I was like, get out of here. But whose name's on the line now? Whose name's on the line now? Right? What does even that mean? Like, well, I was trying to give you a henny clue. No, you stood up for the guy. No, what you said was, Mr. Eric, was, well, everyone has a past, and he told me the truth, so he's a good doer, because I'm the preacher man's son. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Bobby, I'm gonna be dry. If I come to the mountains, I've been to the Smoky Mountains and all that, and let me tell you, that's a beautiful area. But I ain't never gonna walk through them some bitches by myself. I'm bringing macaroni and cheese, macaroni, raw macaroni, and I'm gonna like leave a trail. Fuck the breadcrumbs. Okay, I'm leaving. What does not bears don't like? Okay, because I heard there's a lot of bears right now. I think it might be something going on with the bears or something. I was watching somebody else that I watch a lot, and she was talking about the damn. I said, "What the fuck? What's going on with the bears? Is it mating season or what's going on with the bears?" I'm like, "What the hell does that even mean?" Like, Eric, you got some explaining to do. He's been hushed. I think his attorney told him to keep your mouth shut. Okay, Larry said he threatened to whoop Lorraine with a belt if she wouldn't be quiet. I seen that, Becca. Eric laughed and said, well, that will work. Yep, whenever, because she wakes up too much in the middle of the night. I seen that too. Says we have bears here all the time. Donna, I know I was seeing some of they were just very active. This I guess. I don't live there. I've only like done like a passerby. Better bring whole packs of ramen. Let me don't be digging on the damn ramen noodles. I once in a while like me a chicken ramen noodle. And I don't say them right. That's how I say it. I sometimes like one. I like it with like soup. Okay? I know it is terrible for your stomach. It's terrible for everything in your life. But sometimes, I'm a preacher's son too, and grandson of them both. Bobby, you get a pass. Go out here and do whatever the fuck you want because your daddy was preacher man. How about 2 times calling Timmy a cash cow? Yep. Remember that too. And that's how he was treated. He was the star of the show. He got the new clothes. He got to go do this. He got to go do that. He got to stay in the Airbnb. Think about it, guys. Think about it, guys. They treated him as the star of the show because that's what he was. They made everyone want to. No, I want to get into it because it makes me mad. I think Eric permitted a lot for them to say when prompted. Yeah, I think they prompt. Yeah, he was. I think. Hey, gamer girl. I think that a lot of it could potentially be staged. Yeah, Mama's Bear was a preacher too. Okay, I'll go steal money from the disabled now. I'll be fine. Yeah, just so you know, Mama was a preacher man. Mm, I think he wanted to take. Tragic. Say that shit again. He wanted Timmy to go home with him. Remember, guys? Eric wanted him to go home with him. He's taking the content home with him. Wow. I mean, make that motherfucking shit stick. Dropping the breadcrumbs, tragic over here. Dropping the breadcrumbs. Okay? She's over here dropping those breadcrumbs, baby. In my opinion, all of the pages should be taken down, but I know they will not. Let me tell you, I would think that if I was involved in an investigation for fraudulent activity on my social media pages that are monetized, I would stop monetization immediately. Why? Just so it will settle down and we have a stopping point. We had a starting point and now we have a stopping point. You feel me? I would turn off anybody can't cash at me, none of it. We need a stopping point. We need a stopping point. And right now, from my point of view, there is keep on because here's my thing. They think that they haven't done anything wrong. Why stop the money? We can't stop the money. We've done nothing wrong. This is false allegations. Keep that beautiful bean footage rolling, folks. Okay, on what they've already done. But for me, I would want to have a stopping point so we can review this. Stop. Let me get with the people and go over this shit because I've done nothing wrong. But that's someone speaking because I really have not done anything wrong. I'm innocent over here, right? Lots of preachers and warriors in my family tree. Let me go back up here. I'm trying to read your guys's. I look after my local church with the Saturday. Yes, remember Eric saying how much he loved me? Yeah, they only stopped the donations for the Whitakers. They are still getting payments from YouTube and Facebook, right? They only stopped the donation part of it for the right for the Whitakers. But the YouTube and Facebook are still making money. And the reason why you can tell, I'll show you. Okay? Well, let's just double check so we're not called filthy liars. I'm trying to get into the. I don't know if we can chat in here. Add a comment. So, right here on my computer, I'm going to go ahead and share this with you guys. Hang on just a second. Let me share this
Dr.
instead. There we go.
Seuss?
Dr.
Was it
Seuss.
was it in that box?
Let me take this
I
off.
guess so.
Hold on, let me tell
Damn
you
it.
who sent it.
Because
Hold
I
on.
want
So,
Timmy
right
to
here,
say thank
let
you.
me turn this off.
Yeah, hold on, I'll tell you.
Tell him to say thank you for the books.
Huh?
Yeah, tell him to say thank you.
So, whenever I go here to chat, there isn't, but I'm going to look on my phone. There is only a happy. There might not be any more, so let's correct ourselves if we're wrong. Okay, you can do emojis, but you're not being it. There's no money on it. But that might be just my laptop. Let me go over and check via phone. Okay, go to YouTube, the Whitakers or Whitaker family. It's not the, it's just Whitaker family. Okay, go to their live. Oh no, you can. I don't know why. Why was that? If you guys go on your phone, it still has the money sign. If I click it, I can send, 2, 5, 10, or more. Okay, so I don't know why it's doing it on the laptop, but I can screenshot this if you guys want me to and show you that I very much can still send money on this video that I'm watching. Let me screenshot it right now and I'll send it to myself because I don't want anyone to think I'm making up stuff because I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. Got nothing to lie about. So as of today, we're still being able to send money. Gmail, log in, attach a file. Okay. To my own damn self. Okay. So you guys can see it. What do you mean because of memory? Get the fuck out of here. I pay for $2.99 so I can have like memory on freaking Google because they say dumb shit all the time. I hate when stuff doesn't work right because of memory attaching. Thank you, because I'm like, wait a second, you dirty bastards! I pay for fucking. I pay for so much different shit just to keep. And when it don't work, it really pisses me off. Attached. Okay, now send the motherfucker. Me. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say, what do you mean I'm out of storage because I didn't pay? Bull hockey. Okay, share this tab instead. Yes. Go to StreamYard. Make sure it's sharing. There you go. So, yes, as of today, that's a screenshot I just took. Okay? And you can still send the thing. See? I didn't send it, but you can. And there's my thing. That's me. Okay, so yeah, you can still. I thought, well, maybe it was shut down, but it's not. On my computer, it won't show it, which is really kind of odd. But I don't know. Seemed like it was just staged. They could make money off the videos. Yeah, it just kind of seemed a little bit staged a little bit. Like the whole, let's go ride on a ski. Let's go over here and shoot stuff. Their guy on Facebook, he was even talking about it. It seemed a little staged. But hell, I don't know. But I know that they weren't doing, they were taking time doing stuff that were taking time of doing things that the family needed, in my opinion. But he still effed himself. Is that his written list of expenses says YouTube and Facebook money, then divides by thirds so they can say it was only donations and the Whitakers were supposed to get it. Just saying. But if he still, but he still have a written list of expenses. That's not the way you do accounting, right? I mean, that's not the way you do accounting. And we've already showed over here about him asking his subscribers on his other page for help. So what does he mean? I mean, they're going to track all that down. I'm going to tell you, they're going to track it all down, and it is going to be what it is. And um, hopefully, it I don't even know what I hopefully. If they are guilty, then they need to be prosecuted. If there's no guilt there, then the investigation did exactly what it needed to do for you, now didn't it? You can't get up here and cry. If the police sit there and say that they need to have an investigation, then that's what they need to do. No one's saying that you're guilty. They said that there's some things that aren't looking right and we're going to investigate you. Plain and simple. They didn't say there were warrants out for your arrest. They said we're having an investigation. That's all they're saying, right? Things look suspicious. Oh. Yeah, he would have already been to legal aid. That would have been the first place I would have been like, hey, we need to get you someone to represent you because you need representation. If you guys sit here and think that Eric does not have representation, then you guys are fooling your own damn self. I'm going to tell you right now, he got himself a representation. I'm telling you now. So let me give you some word of advice, Mr. Patrick. Get Betty representation, even if it's legal aid. She will probably more than qualify. Go, or if not, call some local attorneys in that area and see if they'll take it pro bono or pay later on a payment plan. Something. Do not let this elderly woman that has been exposed and damn thrown to the wolves on social media sit there with no representation. Don't do it, because I'm going to tell you, he probably, Mr. Eric, will probably have 3 or 4 attorneys beside him. Remember, he's the big dad talk show over here. Okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, I went and checked. For some reason, it wasn't showing the same way on my computer. It's good for me to know, because if I try to super chat anybody, I can't on my damn computer. I guess not. I don't know. Let me see if I can do it to my own self. Well, I can't through StreamYard. I don't feel like it. Absolutely not YouTube. Any attorney could find out for her if she's under investigation herself. Right. I don't understand why they have not went and got this woman an attorney. They may have, and we don't know about it, but I'm telling you, Ernie wanted to bring them to the beach in a tour bus. He looked at the family as a circus. Absolutely. Did you guys see that someone, I don't remember where I was reading it at, but Ernie was in the chat, and it was all about the video that he was allegedly gave to somebody else that's over here on YouTube. And he was in that chat, and people were giving him the what for. I was like, whoa. He was like, he's very. If you guys haven't seen it, where in the hell was that? I was going to talk about it, but I was like, you know what? That guy is just like another guy. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Okay, but I was like, damn. Did you guys see it? I sent mine, Vimbo. I think so too, Sam Elmos. I think that's the only way. Hey, Anthony. I think that's the fair way. Either an indictment or grand jury, then they'll be arrested. Could be a year, just depends. Yeah, you're dealing with the law. Yep, I agree. Eric is Oh, he will protect himself at all cost. Don't you ever think he wouldn't, honey? As he should, and as Betty should, in my opinion. And Mr. Patrick better lawyer up too, baby. I'm just telling you. Um, yeah, we did. We did. I'm locked out. I've looked too many times because I've been keeping my eye on it, and you can only do it so many damn times. Yeah, he was in somebody's chat on Facebook because a lot of stuff goes down. I did not realize, like, there's some shitty shit. And that's what I'm connecting. A lot of people have come from another platform over to YouTube, and they get down on different levels on different platforms. Like, they don't give a damn on different platforms, I guess. And they think that's how it's ran over here on YouTube in certain communities. And that ain't, baby. Okay, when you walk into a new community, you better ask for the rules and regulations because we have no problem telling you you're full of fucking shit. You may do that over there, but we ain't doing that over here. You seen it, Tiny? I know. I was like, wow. Mm. Yeah, that's what I mean, allegedly. Did you kind of feel that too, way too, runaway truth? Because I was like, yeah, they be doing some crazy shit over on them. I'm like, mm-mm. And the person that holds the channel, they don't give a damn. They just let them keep on the talking. I'm like, whoa. I'd be like, knock it off. That's why I've been turning off my comments because I ain't got time to answer everybody. I just don't have the time. Okay. No matter if it's found fraud is proven untrue, the fact is the matter that the family was ripped apart and that shouldn't have happened. I agree with that, Flies. And that's going to be a lot of coming back from too, because in my opinion, and I don't know anything about how the system works there, nor do I work in that field, but I don't know unless they can afford a 24-hour someone to help Ray. I don't know if Ray's going to be able to come home. That's just my opinion. I mean, I don't want to wish that on anyone because I don't think that he's going to be able to live his life content without being where he's always been. Even if we don't like the conditions, okay? Even if we don't like the conditions, that's what he knows. And he's over 70. You know what I mean? And that's going to be bad that if he may potentially pass away alone. And that's sad to me. Yeah. Say no more. That's good. It's a good idea. I don't think any one of them will get to come back. I know, and that's so freaking sad. You know what I mean? That's so freaking sad. It makes my heart hurt. It does. Not because they didn't need like medical treatment and medical help. I'm not saying that, guys, but it does still make my heart hurt because I told you guys I grew up in the country and my dad wouldn't have wanted to pass away anywhere but his home. And that's exactly where my dad passed away with the proper treatment with hospice and his family and me sitting right beside him. You know what I mean? And obviously my mom. Um, but this may not happen for, say, Lorraine or Ray or Betty, you know? And that's what breaks my heart because your last wishes should be met. And Betty didn't leave that area or get married or anything like that because she promised her parents that she would take care of her family. And that may also hurt her in her heart because she couldn't fulfill that promise that she made to her family, and that's sad too. You know what I mean? That's sad because she wasn't been able to fulfill that. Like it or not, the way they live, that's not for us to judge, right? So you know, mm, let me bring this up here. So we'll have to see if Patrick does go live. If he happens to go live whenever I'm out and about with my friends, you know that I will probably do a live whenever I get back. I'll try to anyway. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try. Okay? I will try. Is anyone here registered nurse or know anything about dialysis? I'm not a registered nurse. I don't know much about dialysis. Um, we really aren't allowed, Anthony, to give any kind of medical advice. We can give what they've someone's been through or what they've done in the same situation. But to give you right out advice, honey, it's against terms of services. They can give you, if they've experienced the same thing, they may be able to help you. But right out advice, honey, they can't. Um, it's against the terms and services to give people medical advice on YouTube. But if you write down your question, maybe somebody can refer you to a place that you can get the information you're looking for. Okay, yeah. No medical advice, just some questions. Write down, type out your questions, honey, and if anyone has those answers, they may be able to refer you to like a website or educational resources or what they've done. Feel free to utilize the chat if you need to. So, what's your question, hon? Don't feel like I don't want you to get help, but I want to make it clear that we don't give medical advice. But we can give opinions and what helped me. You know what I mean? If you know where I'm going. I'm a retired RN, but trauma trained. If anything regarding port, go to the ER. So St. Elmo's Fire said she's a retired RN, but trauma trained. If anything regarding port, go to the ER. Period. Very big letters. Port, go to ER. Period. Sad to say, but I don't think he'll ever see all the Whitakers at the front. I know. That's going to suck. That's going to really suck never to see them all back. Let me acknowledge the people that gave. Sophia gave a $5. And Christoph did. Lucky dog. Lucky dog. And she became a new member. And then COK and I are about to have a YouTube baby. We're about to have a YouTube baby. Okay. Did he say anything yet? Anthony? Where did he go? No. I just put, Anthony, are you still here, honey? No, my access is fine. This discrepancy with my doctor or with my dry weight, they keep lowering it. Although I have no idea. Maybe someone can help you in that, Anthony. I would not have any freaking clue. So thirsty. Yeah, if anyone can maybe um, give him any ideas, but we're not, it's not taking what's helped somebody in the same situation or what helps someone that they may know, but this is not medical advice. Always refer to your doctor, and if they don't work, ask for the doctor's doctor. You get what I'm saying? Someone being RN could help. I need to speak to my doctor. Well, good. You get to speak to your doctor Wednesday. Well, good. Today's Monday, so only 2 days. But I would not have any. I've never personally had anyone in my life that was on dialysis. So I would not be at any help for you, honey. Yeah, some people may not be, but we're sorry that you're struggling with it, Anthony. And what we can do is send good vibes your way, babe. And make sure after you talk to the doctor, you let us know if they worked it out for you, okay? Let's say four of them qualify for in-home nursing hours per day, 5 days per week. Each person gets 20 per week. Times four people, 100 hours of nursing at home per week. Did I do that right? Yeah, they may qualify for in-home care. Um, and that would be amazing. But I know it's not 24-hour care. I don't think that they can get that. I don't know. Um, but they may not. I don't know what it's going to happen. But it's a shame that they're no longer front porch sitting. I tell you that. I tell you that. Yep, and we're saying prayers and sending good vibes to you, Anthony. Certainly are. Guys, I got to head out because I got to get ready to go out with my friends. Um, I do appreciate everyone taking their time to spend a couple hours with me as we go over the new stuff that's been presented to YouTube and public platform. This is only commentary and it's for entertainment purposes only. And that being said, son of a preacher man, son of a preacher man. Okay, I'm gone.